how do you assess your first 4 practices at the college level?
Decent, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say they were great. I just turned 18, so I'm not gonna be All-American right when I get here. But that's the plan eventually, you know. So they've been decent. I feel like I had a better day today compared to last week. Second day of full pads.
Is the game just slowing down a little bit more each day for you?
Slowing down, yeah. It's definitely faster. I know that. I mean, that's what everybody would tell you. If they're not telling you that, they're lying. So, but it's definitely slowing down already. Second day of full pads. Yep.
Have you had an aha moment where you realize I'm in the Big Ten now?
I guess in the weight room, you know, just waking up at 5 a.m. I guess that first week I was just like, I came here to do one thing, and I mean, like everybody else, I felt it that morning. And after that, it was just a constant, steady pace. I didn't really get any big aha moments after that, other than that 5 a.m. wake up, figuring out when to eat, all that type of stuff. I don't eat too much, so I don't throw up. You know, I'm not a throw-up guy, and I don't want to be. So, yeah.
Do you feel like you've held your own on the field pretty well so far?
I'd say, yeah, for sure. For it being the second week, I feel like I did way better today compared to last week. I feel like it's an upscale from here.
Who are you leaning on as far as getting advice and just kind of working your way through, you know, learning the playbook and all that kind of stuff?
Right, definitely Branson Dean. Even though he's a 3-tech, you know, he knows everything. I mean, he's been here so long. I still talk to George sometimes. Other than that, Jack Sullivan, Branson Dean, and Coach Hagan, obviously. I feel like he's the best coach here, best position coach here.
Right.
Yep.
So let's talk about you and Brady Allen.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys played obviously in the state title game,
yeah.
and he mentioned last week that he had to show off his ring to you.
Yeah, he had to
when he got back.
Yeah, well, I got a magnet on the fridge that it's right on the door where you open it. It's me sacking him for his safety. So, yeah, I swear, I'm being honest. But he did just get his ring the other week, and that was funny, for sure. Yeah,
You
it
mentioned
was.
just being able to ease into the second week of practice so far. Just where do you want to be at the end of spring, and what are some of the main takeaways that you want to get out of these 15 practices?
Right, just be better. Be better in my run fits, my pass rush, just everything overall. Just be better. And I got that written on my. I got a board. I pen paper to it, and I look at it every morning. It just says beat everybody. So that's really the goal for the spring, and then just so on from there. It's just an upscale, like I said earlier. I'm just trying to be better than I was the first practice last Monday.
Are you trying to find things to add to that bulletin?
Right, I'm definitely trying to add things to my toolbox, like Hagan preaches all the time. I'm definitely trying to add things. Definitely my run fits. I feel that's where I'm lacking, just from high school to coming into college. You know, in high school you can just do whatever and still be better than everybody. And now I just got to focus on my technique and play base fits, all that type of stuff. Just the basics. Focus on that.
How often do you talk to George?
I'd say every couple weeks. In my recruiting, it was probably almost every day. It was in my recruiting, him and Coach Reno, you know, trying to figure out what was going through the racks and how it will be when I got here. What was the BS? What was the real? You know, all the stuff you get in recruiting, especially when you're about to commit.
Right. But how has George helped you kind of maybe transition into your position?
He just told me what's expected. I mean, once I get here in the spring, being an early enroll, stepping up to the plate when it's needed to be. You know, I mean, Coach Shepard, before he left, told me I'm going to get thrown in. He was just going to be honest with me. He said it's not going to be slow. You're going to be going. It's going to be real quick. So that's all I've heard from everybody. He's just prepared me mentally, I'd say, just for how fast it's going to be. I didn't come in and be like, oh, wow, this is really fast. I expected it to be fast. So, yeah.
How big a role did George play in recruiting?
I'd say it was one of those bigger roles at the end, just because I wanted to know what was between, like, what was the real, what was the fake. You know, he's been through around like 3 D-line coaches since he got here, but he stayed through the course. He loves Hagan. That was a big thing. I wanted to, you know, validate some things that I heard about Hagan, which were true, which were false. And he's not going to lie to me because, I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with him. He's gone, you know. So he was just telling me what was the BS, what was the real between everybody here, even Coach Reno, Coach Prom, you know, just showing me what was the real. And that's what really made me commit. It was him, Coach Reno, and Coach Hagan just showing me what was the real, what was the fake. And that made me figure out a lot.
Is there a bond between you early enrollee freshman D linemen? There's 3 of you.
You're right.
Mo and JP, obviously, and then you.
I'd say there is for sure. All 5 of us, really. I mean, I live with Brady, That helps living with an offensive guy, honestly, just to know how he thinks and all that type of stuff. But me and Brady, I mean, we cook steak like every week. He has a farm, so he ships up steak all the time. So we're cooking every week. Me and Mo, I mean, we're all together all the time on the weekends, during the week. I mean, it's definitely a bond when we're all waking up at the same time, 5 a.m. every morning, and coming here at 6, doing the same lifts, same practices, same drills. So there's definitely a bond.
Who's the messy one? Who's the clean one?
I'd say that's hard. I'd say we're all pretty clean, honestly. Out of all the D linemen, messy wise, I don't know. I can't really say.
What about Brady as a roommate?
Brady as a roommate, I have to remind him to take out the trash sometimes. Yeah. You know, I do the dishes, he takes out the trash. That's our plan. You know, that's what we got going. That's the rotation. Yeah.
Do both of you cook, or does one of you cook?
I cook.
Okay.
Brady, he's adjusting to the cooking life. You know, he's still warming up some things from the store, but he'll adjust.
Why are you such the cook?
Me? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I just cook more. I like cooking, you know, fish, steak, chicken, grilled chicken. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Are you going to go back to your prom? Brady is.
I probably won't. I might go to my girlfriend's though. She's at a different school. So yeah. So yes, I'll go back for prom. Yeah. I might.
Significant about number 9, or was it just handed to you?
5+4. That's what I wore in high school, and 54 is what my uncle wore. My uncle Joe. I'm named after him. He played at Butler, and then I'm pretty sure my grandpa wore 9 when he played baseball here. I think. Don't put that on the record, but I know I wore it. I wore 54 for my uncle. He died of cancer. I'm named after him. So 5+4 was 9. I wanted a single digit. I wanted to go down. So that's why.
What would be the name of your grandpa that played baseball?
Let's call him. Dykehusen. That's his last name.
Okay.
So I don't know if that was his number or not, but yeah.
We could probably check on that.
Yeah, you probably could. You probably could. It was a while ago.
All right.
Yep.
Good deal.